Good morning, everyone. It's August the 31st, 2024. And as you can see, summer's almost over now, and by next week, everyone's going to be back to school, back to work, and back to regular routines, or at least trying to get back into them after a long summer. So I hope everyone enjoyed their summer. And I'm just going to brief you on some more stuff that's been coming in the last couple of weeks, where we are before we start the fall session here. Because there's lots of things coming out. Like last week, the Liberals announced that they had 56 properties, federal properties, like they promised in the spring budget, up for affordable housing. They've got more on that now across Canada. And out of the 56, 22 properties are here in the capital of Ottawa here. And they've announced that they're hoping that if all goes well, that they'll have the shovel in the ground by January of 2025 to start the projects. But again, they have told people that they're trying to build at least 2,500 affordable units of various descriptions across the board on those 22 properties. But again, they're estimating it'll be about 2031 before they have everything complete. But as they go through and complete it, at least there'll be more people being housed as they go. But then again, it just shows that with the paperwork and it's taking a long, and the planning and everything, it takes a long time to get a housing done. So we just cannot get it done overnight, unfortunately. But at least plans are in the works. It looks like they're about ready to start. So that's a good start. It's, again, 2,500 units is still only a drop in the bucket, which means that we still really need to look at everything that we do have available in homes, and or at least to make homes, definitely in empty buildings or properties. We need to reconvert them down to affordable housing and supportive housing all at the same time. So it's going to have to come in from all directions to get everything built. And of course, they've now cut back on the foreign workers coming into the country. Also, the students now coming into the country for this fall, hoping that because the students are taking up a lot of accommodation as well, even though there are student residences for some of the students, they're hoping this will make sure that there's more availability for housing for people as well. So things are in the works and in the plans, and definitely I wanted to bring this up because every so often our local MPP, federal MPP, will put out a brochure of what's going on in Parliament, and this was put out. I just got it last week for the summer of 2024, and I'm going to read the various issues. And the first one, again, was for the budget for 2024 on housing. We know that housing is a top priority in Ottawa-Vanier, which is why on February the 12th, we announced that the federal government is partnering with the City of Ottawa to invest $176.3 million to build new homes in our city. This will speed up the construction of approximately 4,400 affordable units over 3 years, with a goal of building 32,600 units in Ottawa over the next decade. We are also increasing investment in the Affordable Housing Innovation Fund to encourage more cost-effective building solutions that will lower housing prices in our communities. We announced an additional $99 million for the Canada Housing Allowance, which will be paid directly to the low-income tenants through provincial rent support programs. So that is good news as we build. This is being put in place. And then Budget 2024, building more homes in Ottawa again. Federal Lands Initiative. We have launched a plan to build housing on public lands. We're investing, I think it's $4,633,965 to build 271 new units in the Watergate Village, right here in Ottawa, Vanier, as well as more than 200,000 across the country. Affordable Housing Fund. This program aims to build affordable housing and ensure that it remains affordable. That's 2,790. Oh, wait a minute. 2,790,624,257 has been invested in the National Capital Region for 1,214 units, and more are under construction. I'm not sure I got that number right, but it's a high number. Apartment Construction Loans Program. Low-cost loans are encouraging the construction of sustainable rental flat projects across Canada. To date, $899,273,796 has been invested in the City of Ottawa, with 2,550 new rental units built and more under construction. Rapid Housing Initiative. Capital contributions for the rapid construction of new housing of the acquisition of existing buildings with a view to rehabilitation or conversion into permanent affordable housing projects. Under this program, Ottawa has received $60,769,599, and to date, 271 units have been built. So that's in the works as well, which is very good to see. And then in the budget for 2024, this is for the renters. More than 32,000 Ottawa Vanier residents are renters, and we know that for the majority, owning a home is a lifelong goal. That's why we're introducing new measures to protect tenants and help them become homeowners, creating the Canada Rental Protection Fund and a new Canadian Tenants Bill of Rights. Tenants should not have to face steep rent increases, rent evictions, or bad landlords alone. The government intends to crack down on rent evictions, introduce a uniform national lease mold, and require landlords to disclose past rent levels. Strengthening the Affordable Housing Fund with an additional $1 billion in addition to prior investments of $15 billion to support the construction of more deeply affordable housing and ensure that it remains affordable. Counting rent payments towards your credit score to help tenants qualify more easily for a mortgage. Raising the home buyers plan ceiling from $35,000 to $60,000 for first-time home buyers. Couples purchasing a home together will be able to withdraw up to $120,000 from their RRSPs to purchase a new home. So this again is just from the pamphlet. I'll show you here. This is from our pamphlet from our local federal MPP, which is really, really good. And it's just, I just wanted to brief everybody in before we actually start the fall session here again with all the meetings and things, so that we have an idea of where we're standing. And it looks good. I know I'm somewhat worried about us having our elections next year as well, because with all this in the works right now, if another government gets into power, how much of this are they going to destroy, which is already in the works? And it's going to take forever to get more homes built. So I'm looking at that. That's one thing that in the back of my mind I'm kind of worried about right now, is how that's going to pan out on the next election, because plans are definitely in the works, and it is definitely going to take a while to build things, but we're getting there. I'm seeing small projects off and on as I report them to you. Still only a drop in the bucket, but at least we're taking that right step forward to getting people housed. And then the other thing is, last night, unfortunately, in community housing, we lost 3 more units to fire. We're completely destroyed. And there's a lot of talk about this one because it was in row housing that we lost it. And earlier this year? I think it was earlier this year or late last year. They already had a fire in that row unit, and it was arson at that time. So they're concerned that this might be arson again. So this is not a good thing either. But this one, well, the last one left 8 people homeless on the first fire, and now this fire has left 12 people homeless to join the homeless ranks again. So with the fires, with the forest fires, with the tornadoes and all the other things that Mother Earth is throwing at us right now, weather-wise, a lot of people are in trouble. And we're going to have to also, as I said, build more fireproof homes, as well as houses that cannot be destroyed as well. So a lot of things are happening in our lives today, and we just have to keep plugging away. We just have to keep working together, and we have to lean on each other, definitely, to get this job done so that people have a chance for the future, and our children and our grandchildren have a chance for the future. So it's not bickering again amongst ourselves. We have to continue supporting each other. So everyone, I'm going to leave it there today. Everyone, take care, be safe, watch your surroundings, and have a good day, and we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.